It's always a joy. I never know what I'm going to say when I get up here, and I never follow the script, so it works out. I mentioned earlier Mary Davis, who is the CEO for Special Olympics International, a longtime supporter of the LETR movement, and after 47 years in the Special Olympic movement and 10 years as a CEO, she has announced her retirement at the end of 2025. So for those of you that don't know Mary, perhaps a little background is in order. In 1978, as a local volunteer and Special Olympic coach in Ireland, Mary began her decades-long leadership journey with Special Olympics. That same year, a police chief in Wichita, Kansas, was beginning his journey as a Special Olympics volunteer. Unbeknownst to one another, the future was going to bring both of them together as partners to support and the well-being of Special Olympic athletes around the world. In 1985, she was instrumental in the development of the European Regional Games, setting a foundation for strength and future expansion. In 1989, she was appointed Executive Director for Special Olympics Ireland, building a strong national program and public awareness. In 2003, she brought Special Olympics World Summer Games to Dublin. This was the first World Games held outside of the United States. In 2015, as the acting CEO for Special Olympics International, with a permanent appointment becoming in 2016. Mary is the first CEO for Special Olympics International outside of the United States. Her involvement with the torch run and our movement has been continuous. She's been a strong advocate. She made history when they had a torch run in Ireland as the all-island, jointly unified, first of its kind cross-border relay. And during the 50th anniversary for Special Olympics, she supported the torch run that was taking place there, also led by Walt Kuykendall, one of the original runners who brought the torch into Soldier Field and around. She maintained the law enforcement torch run movement materials as a core principle for all of her Special Olympic leaders and partners. Her leadership in addressing intolerance and social isolation by our special athletes was unique in that she explained to the leaders that with more participation, with more outgoing, with more reach out, that the exclusion and the unwelcoming would go away, and she has put a society together that favors the movement, literally not only here in the U.S., but around the world with that very concept. So at this point, Mary, would you please join me on stage? Thank you, Mary.
Thank you.
Mary, on behalf of the officers and the many thousands of officers around the world, we want to take this opportunity to recognize you and to thank you. You have been a strong advocate, you've been a partner, you've been a joy to work with, and it's the least we could do is to let you know that you are truly part of our family in the torch run. So we love you for that, and we have a token here, and because we are a torch run, it's a torch.
Oh, wow, that's
It's got a bunch of things in it. We're going to hold it up and get a picture.
Wow.
Okay? Here, put it in the other hand. Here we go. I'll show you how to hold it.
Oh, okay.
Now hold it up. There you go. How's that? Okay, thanks.
You can teach me everything. Thank you so much.
I'd love you to make a few comments.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
get to
Oh, my goodness. Chief LaMunyon, ladies and gentlemen, it's just, I'm overwhelmed. Truly, truly, truly. It is such an honor just to be here, to be in this room amongst such a large gathering of influential, passionate, beautiful people as you all are. I'm humbled to receive your torch, and I will ensure that it has the best place in our little home back in Ireland when I return there at the end of the year. I couldn't be more grateful to the Torch Run and all of you officers for what you have done for 44 years in raising funds and creating awareness. That's what you're known best for, because that's what you set out to do. And raising awareness you did. And all over the world you've traveled to raise that awareness. And you've never stopped, whether it was plunging or tip a cop or running around the world, lighting the flame in Greece. You did it all to ensure that Special Olympics became better known worldwide. And I still get goosebumps when I think about the flame that was lit in 2003 for the games that Chief LaMunyon mentioned in Ireland in 2003. And we had two legs that travelled across Europe. I'm sure there are still some of you here that participated in that run. And coming into our national stadium to light the flame to signify the start of the games, it's probably one of the proudest moments that I could ever stand there on the podium and be part of what you created. And then it's been mentioned a couple of times tonight, but the funds that you have raised down through the years, 1.1 billion, I could say it over and over and over again. Who would have ever thought that a group of people could raise that amount of money in that space of time? It's just incredible what you've done. I think there's lots of things, like the raising of awareness, like the raising all these funds as well. But there are three things that I admire so much about all of you. And coming from a family of police myself, because my dad was a policeman, and I have brothers, I have 4 brothers, and 2 of them were policemen as well. So I understand what your lives are like, what you face every day, the work you do, and how passionate you are about, most of all, your community and about protecting lives and helping people. But the 3 things that I really admire about you is, 1, you're all volunteers. Every single one of you are volunteers. And you manage to find the time, despite the business of the job, despite your families, despite all the other things that you have going on in your lives, you give the time as a volunteer to the Special Olympics movement. It is so, so commendable what you do. The second thing I admire is your grassroots. You're just like Special Olympics. You are all over the world in communities, day in, day out, serving the communities and serving Special Olympics in your local programs. And the third thing I admire is that you are lighting the path towards acceptance and inclusion. And also, I was very struck tonight when I met David, one of the athletes. I know he spoke. He spoke earlier as well, I believe, and I'm sorry I missed that. But he said, I asked him, why does he like being involved with the torture run and the law enforcement officers? And he said, because they light the light that helps to heal humanity. Yes. Yes. Nobody could say it better. Every single one of you. You light the light that helps to heal humanity. The Special Olympics movement is proud to have you as partners. What you have done is just incredible. And I am so grateful to have been the CEO of an organization that was able to partner with such amazing, amazing people. So thank you all. I wish you the very best. Yes, I am retiring, but I may be leaving my position as CEO, but Special Olympics will never, ever leave my heart. So thank you, and thank you for the gift.